He's had so much to grind it out when he's left the country playing Kim players. Here, obviously, he has to fight. He likes a boost last season, so he understands what the game plan is. But NOTPEDRO, they have an approach from the corner. It's hard to tell when he's getting that stand here. He delays a lot of his buttons a lot. He walks out. He wants you to whip a button. He's trying to entice you to do so. He doesn't usually overextend when he has you right where he wants you up in the corner.
Ooh.
Flash kick hits it, gets the fireball, though.
What can be said in regards to the current?
Just shifting right through it. No plasma can affect the American muscle. Forward throw. Moves well spaced out to cross to bait out the parry. Well calculated from Do. Looking at the burnout as well. Oh, you already know what that was. Low medium kick punish counter. That would have been flash kick. But either way, NUCKLEDU salvaging the situation with that Sobot kick. Round 2. Pedro at a deficit so far in regard to the momentum, excuse me. We do get the enhanced Tatsu. What's it going to be like? What's the offense? Knocking on the door. NUCKLEDU tried to move out of the way. Cross cut, DP, back into the corner. No, there was an attempt. You saw the throw.
True. Pedro, switch position. He goes for the light kick follow-up. Do a not-flash kick there. It's only meter negative. Interruption on the drive rush. Not getting baited by the cross. Toss him. Cross you to kick, run cancel. Nothing right after it, though. And going to a run DP, it would have been victory. SF, though.
Oh, the 5-knuckle shuffle. You got to be going for the critical art, baby.
Of course.
2 bars, gonna be drained, a significant amount of damage. Now you get to control with your fireballs.
You have the OD, the switch up the pressure, the walk-up throw from NOTPEDRO.
That was actually smart. So that neutral jump resets the timing, or at least stalls out the timing for Guile to follow up with the second boom. I think that's why NUCKLEDU anticipated the block and went for forward fears.
Ah, I see. With the changes, you still do that. The boom leaves the screen a little bit faster. The heavy kick against the upside down kick. You're trying to kill a crouching kick by low crushing it. Didn't work out. NOTPEDRO ready. Take the trade. Keep locked up in the corner as much as possible. Perfect carrying the OD fireball. Oh, that stand light kick. There's so much advantage off of that. It's giving stand pierce trade, stand medium combo. Driver's back throw here from NUCKLEDU.
A lot of booms being chucked. Pedro, does he have the tenacity to parry them all correctly? I'll tell you what, he withstood the storm, got the counter hit. Now, looking at level 3, finding the opening. NUCKLEDU overextending just a tad bit, enough to get counter hit with that crouching jab connecting into the crouching medium. Hence why you see NOTPEDRO getting the first W.
Keeps it nice and compact. CQC, you see. Nice and close with your parry and drive rush up. Take the turn back like an OD fireball. Do not get in full range. The Sonic moves continuously. Flash kicks if he wants it. He's been able to get in there expertly. And again, baiting out normals that he needs to bait out. I feel like Pedro's starting to understand the game plan. NUCKLEDU locks in with the Guile, and it makes sense. I feel like the other characters don't fight as effectively as Guile does, and his style that you like to corral, control the characters. You need to have the Guile, I feel. Oh, too far out. Punishes.
Sweet target combo for the punish. Into the flash kick. Love seeing that as a whip punish. Oh, you thought you could grab him right in front of you. The run stop bait. Pedro actually running it all the way. The Miracle Mile with the standing heavy punch. Only for him to actually be able to recover in time and get the DP. NUCKLEDU, though, getting himself out of the corner with all the booms. And now taking his turn right back. Pedro actually had an opening. Didn't take advantage of it.
Gotta commit. Target combo right after would have been great. So like a run DP, possibly. Woulda, coulda, shoulda at this point. Gonna be victory here for Du. Round on for his side of things. That's what you want as Guile. You want to have that lead. It'll come to you. Jump in round, start reading the boom timing. And that's Tatsu, full corner carry. Oki, the most important part. This time, a backdash to finesse and bless instead of a safe jump setup.
Very important throw tech. NUCKLEDU being able to create that space away from NOTPEDRO, duking it out, fisticuff style. We do get the counter hit going into the level 1. Not going to set up the cross with the regular boom. There's the cross coming in.
Still like a throw this time, but Pedro able to tech. Nice, easy parry.
The parry is going to be so important for Pedro, right?
Yep. Walking that range, you get that crouching, you kick that crouching medium punch as well. Tech no, I thought 2 do, I tech 2. And this should be it, no bar necessary. The fact that Pedro was able to walk down to take that much health and not expend any bar at the bottom means the final round comes down to 3 bars in your pocket if you want to dump out the damage. Careful now, OD fireball, drive rush, the fake out. Du trying to jump away, it works out to get the punish play right here. A level 1 Sonic Hurricane Ender.
Pretty solid start for NUCKLEDU. Does get the counter hit again. You talked about that exact same string he's shown off in game 1. NOTPEDRO still susceptible to it. Got the baby boom, solid puncher, intact, OD, coming on in there, counter hit yet again, the damage is there, the drive gauge is gone. What are you gonna do about this to seal out the round? NUCKLEDU, not Pedro, he's still walking up forward, he's still a dangerous man. He's got critical art. Again, we talked about that danger zone, we got the damage now for critical art. We have almost a full bar replenished for drive gauge. Not Pedro can be the aggressor here. NUCKLEDU looking up close to burnout. He could actually get drive impacted if he's susceptible to the block. Wait a minute. Oh, gee, flash kick. Give it to me, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I cannot believe.
You trying to put me in a burnout? Nah, son, that's me. I'ma do that.
That's what I do. That's what I'm known for.
NUCKLEDU, dang, son.
That's what I do. He's going to take off that hip.
No, he took off.
You are foul for that, Pedro, with the psychological warfare.
Yo, dude be doing that, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God. At the last second to get the flash kick, that was sick. It was definitely, that story, dude stays alive. Out of hospice. Full recovery. Final game between the two. Man. Bro, these matches, I can't sit down. Get this chair away from me. Get this away from me.
You're going to do the Travis Scott. You're going to lift the chair.
Get out of here. I like that upside down kick. He's trying to kill the crouching medium kick. Drive rush jab, though, is the entry point to start things off. Jinrai Ender. Overhead.
And counter hit, standing like it does get the link.
Yes, sir.
On the offensive.
I tried to get the red punish, but
nothing big out of it.
Yeah.
Nothing too big out of it. Not too bad. However, a little bit overzealous with the timing as to when he threw out that reversal. Again, OD flash kick. A lot more of a calmer approach from the side of Pedro.
That's true. Pedro, though, with the confidence in the corner, the approach has been good. It feels like Drew doesn't have that same sort of strength that he had before. Throwing out the booms and the tempo that he'd like to. Not have the timing with the wake-ups that he'd like to. The counter hit jab with the back fierce. Going to be the rebuttal here. Return no receipt.
No receipt?
That's a bar, baby.
That's the worst.
Ah, there's the flash kick. But you like that as Pedro. Closer to burnout. This is what you're looking for. You spin that bar wrong.
Oh, counter hit. Too far out. Throw the pursue. NUCKLEDU managing to get a little bit of clearance out of the corner.
He's faked out.
Knuckle shuffle incoming. Solid puncher. Look at the damage. You got to spend the OD version.
One touch. Perfect parry to stay away from burnout. Knock him away. OD fire with a flash kick. Still playing right through. Final game. Final round. Once again, these matches are crazy.
The field goal is good, ladies and gentlemen.
He's clear.
The field goal is good.
Reversal jabs, counter and conversion, run cancel, enhance tops, of course. Max corner carry back against the wall. Big weight and bait, easy bait of it, eat him up. Level 3 coming through.
That's a lot of damage. A lot of situational advantage here for not Pedro. We're talking about back towards the wall. NUCKLEDU pretty close to burnout. He's got one bar to his name. He can't spend. He can spend. Excuse me, it's his money. He does what he wants with it.
It'll be worth it, though. We're going to a deficit. It might be that time. The impact, that sweat, and that's going to be a referee dropping. Not Pedro for Brazil. Takes it over NUCKLEDU. This cat has been grinding. He has been working hard to take his kin to the top. Well deserved. Not Pedro from Brazil showing out for his country.